Hi, I'm the guardian, and if you're raising a preschooler, roughly ages 3 to 5, this video is for you. What if I told you the biggest brain boosters for preschoolers aren't expensive learning apps, fancy flashcards, or that $200 educational program your friend keeps posting about? What if the secret to raising a smarter, more confident child is hiding in 6 tiny habits you're probably already doing every day? Science backs this up. Stay with me, because the 4th habit, that's what does it for most parents. Before we continue, tell me in the comments, how old is your little one? Knowing their age helps us keep these tips relevant to your stage of parenting. Habit number 1 is simple: narrate your day out loud, and then pause. Picture this: you're making breakfast, and instead of silently pouring juice, you say, "I'm pouring the orange juice into your blue cup. Look at the juice, what color is it?" Then you stop. You wait. Even if your child says something silly like, "dinosaur color," you've just activated their brain in 3 powerful ways. First, you're building vocabulary. Every time you name colors, shapes, textures, or actions, you're giving their brain new words to store. Second, you're training attention. When you pause, your child has to focus, process what you said, and respond. That's genuine cognitive work disguised as breakfast chat. Third, you're teaching conversational turn-taking, which is the foundation of listening skills they'll need in preschool. This works anywhere: folding laundry. We're matching the soft, striped socks. Can you find the other stripe? Walking outside. The leaves are crunchy and brown. What sound do they make? The magic isn't in perfection. It's in the pause. That 3-second wait for your child to think and answer. That's where the brain building happens. Do this once during breakfast, once during getting dressed, and once at bedtime. 3 moments. Massive impact. Habits 2 and 3 work together like a 1-2 punch for memory and comprehension. Read interactively for 10 minutes, then ask your child to tell the story back. Here's how it works. You're reading a book about a bear who loses his hat. Instead of just reading the words, you stop and predict, "Where do you think the hat went?" You point, "Look at his face, how does he feel?" You connect, "Remember when you lost your toy yesterday? This bear feels the same way." That's interactive reading, and it's building your child's ability to think ahead, make connections, and understand emotions. Now comes the retell. Close the book, flip back to the beginning, and say, "Can you tell me what happened first?" Let them use the pictures. It doesn't need to be perfect. If they say, "Bear was sad, then happy," that's a win. This 20-second retell trains memory retrieval and sequencing, both critical for school readiness. Their brain has to pull the story back out, organize it, and speak it. That's heavy cognitive lifting disguised as story time. Do this once a day with any book, even the same book on repeat. Repetition isn't boring for preschoolers, it's brain wiring. Now we're at habit 4, and this is the one that does it for most parents because it solves 2 problems at once. It keeps your child engaged while you get things done, and it secretly trains their brain. I'm talking about micro chores. Not cleaning their entire room, tiny, specific tasks that build sequencing, early math, and independence. Sorting socks by color. Setting 3 spoons on the table. Counting apples into a bowl. Pouring water from a small pitcher. These aren't just chores, they're executive function boot camp for preschoolers. Here's what's happening in their brain: when they sort socks, they're categorizing and pattern matching. When they set spoons, they're practicing 1-to-1 correspondence, the foundation of counting. When they pour water, they're developing fine motor control and spatial reasoning. And the best part? They feel capable. Competence builds confidence, and confident kids try harder things. Yes, it'll be messy. The water will spill. The socks won't match perfectly. That's learning. Give 1 micro chore every morning. Your job is to put the napkins on the table, and watch what happens. They'll ask for more responsibilities because you're treating them like the capable little humans they are. Our final 2 habits work as a pair, unstructured play plus a self-control ritual. First, give your preschooler 30 minutes of completely unstructured play every day. No screens, no instructions, just blocks, drawing, pretend play, or whatever they choose. This is where creativity lives. When kids get bored, their brains start problem solving. They invent games, test ideas, and figure things out independently. That's not wasted time, that's genius-level brain development happening in real time. Now layer in habit 6, when emotions spike during play, the tower falls, the crayon breaks, a sibling grabs a toy, teach this 4-step pause ritual. Stop. Breathe. Name it. Choose. You say it with them, stop. Take a deep breath. You're feeling frustrated. Now you can choose, rebuild it or try something different. This trains self-control and emotional regulation, the skills that separate kids who thrive in school from kids who struggle. Practice this during play, and it becomes automatic during real stress. What's one thing you're going to try with your child after watching this? Let me know in the comments. If you found these helpful, consider subscribing for more science-backed ways to support your child's growth. You've got this.